buildings ahead, right hand side.
Great, I just realized I didn't start my recording. I just started it.
Ah,
I just missed your swim, that's all.
haven't seen any bad guys outside of buildings. Obviously can't see into them.
You can in the movies.
Alright, need a quick AFK, I'll be right back.
Enemies could be inside buildings near the objective marker.
Okay, recommend we hold here whilst I have a look around.
Not gonna stop and pull it line.
Yeah,
so
go ahead,
stop here.
pull up,
Alright, yeah,
get
hold
off
up.
the road, and move up to the military crest of that high ground.
Ooh, bad guys.
The baddie weddies have been spotted.
How do we know they're bad? They could be really nice people just on the wrong side of this.
That is true, but usually when we refer to the bad guys, we mean the guys who we are fighting.
They might give.
We're looking for comms towers, you say?
They got a comm center, HQ building.
Oh, I got 2 comms towers right here.
And
Nice.
that doesn't mean they don't deserve, a flash of freedom to the face. But
There's also supposed to be a pair of T-72 somewhere.
yeah, I'd like to know where those assholes are before we get up there.
Indeed.
Oh, hello, boys. Didn't think I'd see you there, did you?
Is there anything between us and the double hatch line just shy of the hilltop?
Give me a sec.
If not, I'll start my way up.
I'm back.
Hello,
Okay.
Gunny.
Hello. Well, that was pretty cool. That was my landlord. I had to sign an addendum to my lease. My rent just went down $5.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, $5 is $5.
Got that right.
Hey,
It's
now you can
$5.
get cheese on the Happy Meal.
Exactly.
Hey.
Right, let's check the approach. Right, I'm not seeing anything obvious in between you and them. In between you and the advance line. Okay, Red, I'm not seeing anything obvious in between you and the line of advance.
Yeah, Roger.
going to go and have a look at that town now.
Yeah, I've marked it as area of interest 01, and then area of interest 02. Scan those areas,
I
and now I'm going to
suspect,
start walking
this
up.
area east probably is more interesting. One.
I'm heading up with my binos, moving up to the back side of the high ground to take a look.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, A01 looks to be a lot of destroyed buildings.
Copy.
I'm not seeing any majorly noticeable hotspots among them outside. There's one squad on patrol, which I marked.
I'm thinking those tanks might be in the low ground in AOI2, probably hiding down there in the low ground, just below the ridge, military crest. So you may want to scan that area really well.
Where are we pushing to, Red? The end of the arrow?
Just so we can see over the military crest and look down onto the objective area.
Copy. Oh, shit. Okay, got a patrol to the south. 4-man patrol. One on this side. 2 patrols. One on the left side of the road, one on the right. 2
Are
4-man
you talking
patrols.
about 199?
Yes. No, 191. Yeah. 191 on this side. 199 on that side. They're on both sides of the road.
I see the one at 199.
All right. The other ones are at 190. They're right in front of us.
Okay, see. Yeah, from my position, I had to stand up to see him.
Yeah. Okay, the building at 209. I got people inside the building. I can only see one at the moment, but they're in there. All right, is the building directly southeast of the tower? It's right next to the tower.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw up an extra drone for a moment. Gonna see if I can find us T-72s.
Should check with Jess first before you do that, there's Twan.
That's why I'm asking it on radio.
Yeah, I've no objections. 2 eyes are better than 1 in this scenario.
Yeah, I got no eyes on any armor.
Jess, is your laser over by that destroyed town?
Yep.
Alright, make it towards AO1 location. I'll give you help. It's in AO12, the tanks. You see on the road where that weird sharp S curve is on the road?
Dude, we just had a patrol walk 10 meters from us.
Yeah, right there. Yes, right where your laser is. Now move it southwest from that position along
Red.
that tree. You're almost right there, Jess.
Red, did you not see them?
No, I'm in the map.
Oh man, they walked
you
right
can only
past
see
you.
'em zoomed
They
in.
walked within. We could have touched them. I cannot believe they didn't see you.
Okay, those are a lot of patrols.
Yeah, we just had a patrol nearly walk on top of us.
Yeah, we advise you also have a patrol to your northeast east soon. Probably about 100 meters, 150.
To our northeast?
Yes.
That's behind us.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, I can't see shit from here.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
We're now essentially east from you.
All right, that patrol that passed us is moved directly away from us. Now they're turning and they're heading west.
They also have a larger patrol to your west.
Yeah, there's several patrols down there.
Okay, the tanks are marked. There's also 3 patrols in that general area as well.
Yeah, we got a patrol coming in from the west heading towards us.
Your open angle currently is northeast.
Yeah, so my suggestion is we get the gun trucks up here separated by about 200 meters right and left linear, just over so that the guns can look over the ridge line. And then when we engage decisively with the dismounts on the ground to protect the trucks. And as long as we keep the trucks away from hand grenade and 40 mic range, we should be okay. We're going to have to also set up an ambush for those tanks because the tanks will probably react and start to come in. So we'll need to get somebody in a position, get flanking shots on the tank.
Down guns.
You know,
but going up there a bit risky currently, as there's probably like 2 squads worth up there patrolling that hill.
Can you mark where they're patrolling?
We see the ones directly in front of us. I lost sight
One
on the
second, let me
guys that were
require
coming
you.
in from the west.
We've got several random patrols all the way around the main objective as well.
Yeah, copy, seen.
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 four-mans converging to your west. Currently trying to regain eyes on the west. I think I saw another 4-man and one more 2-man patrol on the hill earlier. Alright, there's another 4-man, again west.
Yeah, 4-man patrol scene 259 from my position
Yeah, copy.
at about 500.
Yeah, do you see the flashing lights just beyond them?
Negative.
They don't have a runway over there, do they?
Might be a helipad.
There is a helo pad somewhere.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at then. It's a helipad.
Yeah, whatever that is, that's way out.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of soldiers not too far from it. And another patrol coming.
Yeah, it's by that building at 264 at 611 from our location.
Eyes on.
Yeah, got another 4-man patrol heading east to west. South to north, rather, excuse me. Alright, they just stopped. They're just standing there looking.
The question is, you think you could get Bulldog into those radio towers to get them and get planted on stuff in that area?
We have an entire plethora of troops who've just emerged from the buildings in the main objective. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads of 4 at the moment, I think. They all appear to be heading out on patrol.
Yeah, they're currently going southeast along the road.
Hey, Red.
We've still got several inside of the perimeter, and there are 2 guards on
Yeah.
the tower
Give me a second. Let me
at
find it
the
again.
west corner.
Okay, do you see that light? That big lit up area at
On the
257?
steps currently.
Yeah, Roger.
All right, and then up to the right of that, a little higher and to the right is another brighter light. I could swear I see a tank by that
If he was
light.
going to go in, he would have to go in via the south
Can you see it?
wall, I think.
Yeah, I zoom in.
There doesn't.
That's a
There are
street
patrols
light.
around there, but
Is
the
it really?
watchtower is on the
'Cause I
northwest
swear
wall.
I see a barrel.
Yeah, that's the chase the barrel down. You'll see it pointing, starting to curve.
There's a
down
gap
and
on the
go to
northwest wall.
ground.
You could enter from there.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That's a street light.
Oh,
Or actually,
damn.
there's a hole, like right behind the comms tower.
Yeah,
One of
there's
those crawl holes.
there's two gaps in the wall. One in the southwest wall and one in the southeast wall. There's also one in the northeast towards the far end, but that's right by the barracks. Both are fairly near the comms towers. The trick would be avoiding the patrols. There are also lights in the courtyard, so one, and including one shining right on the base of the second comm tower.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, the base of the towers, both, the entire area right there is pretty well lit up.
However, the watchtower itself, the two guards, their view would be obscured by the storage building alongside it. They probably wouldn't be able to see the base of the towers.
I doubt it.
The two in the northwest tower have gotten down. They're now on foot patrol down on the ground level.
Ah, so they have.
Yeah, they got stuck. They were supposed to meet up with a group that was already left, but they got stuck at the tower, so I got them moved out.
Right, in that case, as long as Bulldog can dodge the patrols, we stand a chance.
Yeah, my suggestion for Bulldog is get him down to basically almost parallel to Guns in Red, that 322, near that curve in that road. Get him down there and he can, stealthily move in, crouch to that wall.
Break. Get down, Red. We got a patrol heading right at us. Red, get down.
Probably
Sorry, I
move.
was-
They're
I
heading
was
straight
doing the map.
for
No
you.
problem. Yeah, I know. We're watching them.
Okay, he's turning off now. Okay, he reaches checkpoint. Let's see where it goes from here.
You strobed up, Bulldog.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, they're now going west. You're good.
Yeah, seen.
Okay, so we have patrols around the compound, but they are not close patrols, if that makes sense.
Our patrol that was coming at us and moved away is now stopped and just, they're moving now.
Yeah, they turned back south now.
Yeah. Well, let's start moving then. This shit's not gonna blow itself up. You guys want to start pushing up?
Overwhelming forces, regardless of what we do to achieve the objectives, we're going to end up going loud and being actively engaged. The big thing is how do we want to do it? Again, I suggest we get the gun trucks moved up to where they can just see over the military crest, engage as many of the dismounted patrols as they can, and then drop back behind the crest, see if we can draw the tanks out and any other reinforcements, and then we can reposition the gun trucks to get flanking shots, and those of us on the ground can sweep in and clean up the rest.
Bulldog, Jez? Can anyone hear Bulldog?
Yeah,
Negative.
Bulldog's.
I was in the map.
If you check the map, I've marked but the location of both comms towers and and the location of a couple of holes in the wall.
All right,
Roger.
that patrol's coming back.
The one thing we're not going to do is go loud.
Yeah, got to get you in and out before that.
Yeah, that patrol's heading right for us again.
I'm landing my
Okay.
drone currently.
Twan, you still looking at the ground?
Currently landing my drone.
No, they're still coming this way. All right, we got a patrol heading our way. Kind of need somebody to keep an eye on it because we can't see it once we get down in the grass, and they're headed right for us.
Copy, I'll keep my drone airborne.
They're turning around.
We're good. We're good.
They're turning. Two of them move as a third one, and the fourth one.
Alright, so what do we want to achieve quietly, and what are we, and what don't we need to be quiet for?
There's no way we're going to be able to hit this place and be quiet.
Well, giving a chance, give Bulldog a chance to stealthily move in to the comms area. If he can get in there without being spotted and get stuff planted, should be okay. Then we can go loud when he gets out.
Copy
Yeah,
that.
Roger.
The suggestion of it is I put on a point on the map, Vic's point, get our vehicles set there until that'll give Bulldog a chance to use the defilade to the southeast area. He can pretty much run up to 323 to T junction and carefully maneuver along the road to the compound because there's only a few patrols in and around that area.
Copy that. Sounds like a plan.
Once he's got in and he's planted and he gets himself out, he can search the buildings if he wants. But once he's planted, he gets himself out and meets up with the vehicles or holds a good position. He goes loud, and then we can start assaulting these guys, and then we draw the tanks out.
That patrol is looking directly at us.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
Yeah,
did
they're
draw the
moving on
guys out of that compound for a reason.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, if he's going to look in the buildings, though, be very careful. It looks like a lot of them are occupied.
No, that compound's clear. The guys that were in the buildings left. Those big sections were the guys that were in the compound. They left.
Ah, okay.
I watched them leave.
Yeah, we couldn't see him leave.
I pulled them out for the reason.
Alright, I'm moving to Vic's point.
At least with the fixed point, that gets us closer to getting ready to hit the ridge when time's ready. Alright, Bulldog's on the ground. He's gonna start moving.
Copy.
Alright, currently we have one patrol that's fairly close to the north side of the compound.
Yeah, eyes on them. They're moving, looks like south to north. Southeast, northwest.
Yeah, they're heading back off away towards you, but away from the compound.
Yeah. Alright, lost eyes on them in the defilade.
They're still heading parallel.
Yeah, there they go. go. They just reappeared.
That's when the front's turning towards you a bit. Still not going to hit you for now.
I see another patrol further out. Over, looks like they're right by the electrical wires. Just to the west of that patrol.
You talking about 245?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got their movement marked on map.
Copy.
Right, there are two currently at the southwest corner, probably about 50 and 100 yards out, respectively.
I got another patrol at 235 my pause, which is just about southwest.
Yeah, I got them on the map as well.
Copy. Lost eyes on that patrol that was closest to us.
Where are you watching, Twan?
Bulldog.
Copy. I'll keep an eye on the compound then.
Okay, that patrol's out in front of us.
Yeah, see him.
Currently got one patrol by the wall on the southwest. Looks like it's turning around and heading out. Alright, we've got another patrol heading in from the south, and one on the northeast side currently.
Bulldog,
I'm at
is that you by the road?
322. I'm at point 322. I've got eyes on the towers.
Yeah, copy. See you on the map.
Yeah, Bulldog, if you stay on that side on that road and follow it to the junction getting close to the tower, the building, you should be fine until you get close.
Roger.
Yeah, I got nothing on the road ahead of you, Bulldog. Terminals are clear.
I just have a patrol pop up at 0200, about 250 meters.
Yeah, seen.
Right, we've got a patrol coming back in from the west towards the towers at the moment. Patrol to the northeast is turning around and heading north.
I'm at the junction.
Eyes on Bulldog.
No contact seen in your vicinity, Bulldog.
Crossing.
Yeah, eyes on.
There's no one in that ruin ahead, Bulldog.
Roger.
Yeah, I don't see any patrols around it at all. Looks like you're good.
Patrol currently heading away from the compound on the south side. One going south along the west side. One coming up from the southwest. Going southeast.
Bulldog, if you head straight for the closest break in the wall by the southeasternmost tower, you should be clear there. Scratch that, we've got a patrol heading in from the west towards the southwest corner at the moment. Just came in on the corner.
Right, I'm going to go radio silent now. I'll just acknowledge with a single press or switch.
Copy that. Both southwest side patrols appear to be moving away. One's just paused. Yep, they're both moving away to the southwest. Go, 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 Bulldog. Go, go, go.
Northern patrols currently heading towards Guns and Red.
Copy. Eyes on Bulldog.
Roger. I've got my eye on our patrol.
Yeah, me too.
Got one patrol moving in behind Bulldog currently to the south, probably 200 meters.
Yep, eyes on. Currently moving 90 degrees, so he's fine. Once you're inside the walls, Bulldog, you should be safe.
Yeah, keep a good eye on that area. That's where we seen the last patrol.
Alright, Southern patrol is turning off. Now got a patrol to the northeast moving to the area where Bulldog has been.
Currently you've got no one within 100 yards of your Bulldog, so hustle it up. Bulldog, we've got a patrol coming from the southeast, currently heading down. Looks like they might be coming parallel to the wall where by the tower where you currently are. We'll let you know if you need to hide.
Illumination flares have just been launched over the headquarters building, we suspect, and deep back over where the tanks might be. One illumination flare is down. The second one is about to hit the ground.
Copy. We've also got a patrol to the southwest, also seems to be heading towards the compound, but not directly towards it. Seems to be heading to the south corner.
Guns, what happened to our local patrol? Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, both patrols have turned around and are heading away.
Enjoy, Bulldog. Enjoy.
Yeah, patrol's heading away again.
Okay, patrol is approaching from the west to the bottom corner where the tower is. Patrol has turned around. Okay, we have a patrol of 8 heading straight from the southwest towards the southwest wall, where you are, Bulldog. Recommend heading back to the gap in the wall where you entered by the other tower. If you're done. Bulldog, when you're ready for exfil, give us 2 clicks.
Alright, patrol's heading this way.
Copy. Your route to the ruin that you occupied before is clear. Your route to the ruin you occupied before to the east is clear.
Alright, once Bulldog is clear and he gets ready, I did put 2 down ambush markers for the gun trucks to take up so we can get ready to engage the enemies once he's ready.
Eyes on Bulldog.
Gun truck 1 will be hotels and gun truck 2 will be alphas.
You've got nobody within 100 yards of your Bulldog. Feel free to peg it.
Hey,
Alright, do we want to get Bulldog set up in that ruin, or do we want to get him back to Guns from Bed or back to us?
Bulldog, if you can make it to mark position 322 near that junction where you came up to 323, you get to there, and once the gun trucks move up, you can run straight to the vehicles.
Roger that. I'll head there now.
Yeah, copy. Get a bit of a move on. There's a patrol heading your general direction. They're still far away, so if you move quickly, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, indeed. The patrol of 8 from earlier has now moved into the compound. Good that you're clear.
Hey, Bulldog, when you get back to the vehicles, check your strobe. I didn't see it.
I do see one now. It might be a distance thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he still has. Yeah, he still has it on there.
All right, it must have been on the
Okay,
other side.
Bulldog,
I couldn't see it.
You're clear of that patrol. You can keep moving freely.
Taking down my drone.
Yeah, Bulldog. If you hold right there, once our trucks are in position, unless you want to run to guns and res position, you can wait till us get there.
I'm here now.
Copy. Once Twan's in the vehicle, we'll move our vehicles up at the same time.
Roger.
Almost landed. I'll be next to you, Nez. Alright, it's been landed. I'm ready to move.
Alright, gun trucks, let's move up.
Tanks are still inactive.
Yeah, I guarantee they'll go hot once the explosion goes. They will be reacting.
Well done, Bulldog.
Are the tanks marked on the map? Oh, yes.
Yes,
never mind,
they
I
are.
see 'em, I see 'em.
Put our truck in position.
Okay,
Alright,
all of a
Bulldog, come to
sudden,
us.
we got a very large patrol
Truck 2 in
out on the
position.
road. 3, 4,
No,
5,
it's
6.
At
the
most
same
concerning
one that's
patrol
coming back.
215 heading in our general direction.
Oh, this is going to be
We'll wait
good.
till
We're
Bulldog
gonna
gets
have
in
all
the gun,
targets
and
out
then
here.
we'll detonate, and then...
Oh, yeah,
Open up.
looks, we got a big gathering out here. They're all getting together.
Grouped targets then.
Got 2 8-man patrols merging at the moment.
Yeah, just keep an eye out.
Moving into the compound. Okay, they're moving into the right side of the compound, the extreme right. And looks like one just went active. He started running and disappeared through a wall.
I think he's
They're
just trying to
reoccupying the
catch up.
buildings.
He's just trying to catch up with his squad.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
completing their
we've
patrol.
got
they're
at
going
least one going up on the watchtower, maybe
Yep,
two.
one up in the watchtower now.
Yep, they're all heading into buildings. I've got at least two in most buildings so far.
Alright, some of these guys are going to get a rude awakening.
All right, now they're running,
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
some of these.
they're running, Gus. Yeah, they're running because I told them to garrison the buildings and I didn't do a teleport. So they're running to get into buildings.
Okay.
And they're not active, they're just doing what they're told to get into the buildings.
AI doing what they're told, are we sure?
I'm
Mostly.
watching a couple
Lance
of
is
them
quite
do medical.
forceful.
Yeah, one of the AI medics just healed one of his teammates.
Yeah, I saw that.
How on earth did they get hurt?
Probably
Probably
fell
wasn't
off a wall or something.
Yeah, crushed a tree, rocked through the wall. Alright, gun trucks, you guys got good eyes on the positions?
I've got the squad to the south in my sights, but I do not have good line of sight on the compound.
I'll move them up once we start engaging.
Yeah, that's what I say. Once we fire it off, move up until you get good line of sight, engage, and if the tanks start rolling towards us, we just need to fall back.
Some poor pixelated individual is right by the comms tower. Oh dear.
Alright, Bulldog, when you're ready, set it off.
Roger. Surprise, motherfucker!
Towers are down,
We
towers are
clear to
down.
open?
Free to fire.
Tanks are still static for now. Tanks are moving, tanks are moving, tanks are moving. One tank is moving north, one tank is moving north.
Copy, one tank inbound north.
Second tank is now moving, second tank is now moving, switch to northeast, probably heading for the compound.
MBT 234.
Yep, switch to moving north again.
242 now. Turning
Range
towards us.
400. Range 345.
Johnny, you got that moss handy?
Me, negative. I'm a rifleman.
Second tank is now moving northeast.
Yep, Alpha's vehicle just got hit.
A second tank appears to be moving directly towards the compound. Now might be a good time to break out a javelin, Nez.
And a hard
Moss ready.
vehicle on burn.
Second tank is coming up to join the first. Second tank is coming up to join the first.
I think I got a hit on the first tank.
Eyes up.
Not seeing
Second
any not seeing any dismounts.
Tank hit.
Crew
Tank burning.
dismounting. Crew dismounting second tank.
First tank has no flame or other indication of damage in thermals. Second one is most definitely a fire.
Lost all vehicles already. Yeah, give me a second. The vehicles are not responding like they're supposed to.
Second tank is most definitely not dead. Did we have an active respawn over there, or are they all dead?
Yeah, second. Ghost Pellery.
Yeah, Liz is working on it.
We could bring up the other truck.
Alright, both vehicles are set. I'm going to teleport you those who are dead. Yeah, the vehicles should have respawned. Everything is set normal. Alright, who's at base?
I am Antoine, and somebody else as well.
Third top Justin Bulldog.
Stand by.
Should also shoot,
I
but they don't
can't
know what
see
happened
with the
to
fire
him.
behind us.
Yeah, I know. I'm having trouble too.
Sheep,
I just shot the hell
He's
out
still
of
in
a
the
bush.
vehicle.
the burning one.
Yep.
Oh crap.
Gonna see if I can get to him.
Is somebody alive in that vehicle?
I don't know if he's alive or dead. His marker's still in the vehicle.
I finally died.
I just unloaded you.
Humvees, new Humvees are respawn vehicles and full arsenal as well, but they're not reload. They won't be able to rearm your vehicles.
Yeah, they're bugged. I'm on the gun and it's shaking like a fucking motherfucker.
Alright, I got eyes on another T-72. I'm gonna make sure it's dead.
That's weird, Bulldog. It's not shaking in the.
Clear my back last.
Go ahead, get clear.
No, it's shaking when I'm on the gun.
All right.
What happened to my drone?
Probably got blown up.
No, you need to get in. I'm not sure. Maybe you can either reconnect to it through the drone menu, or you need to get your drone controller off your body.
Probably best to throw a new one up.
I can connect to yours, but I can't connect to mine.
Yeah, because you were in control of it, and then you died. You lost control of it.
Now your body's thing still has control over it. So if you just replace yours with that one, you'll still get control.
Yeah, I think that my body's long gone, Twan.
No, it's still there. That's the issue.
Nez, it's still.
Bulldog, I think it's you. I think you're bugged.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't turn the turret. I'm getting out.
Try now, Jess.
Okay, I want to shift over toward the command building.
Coming up behind you, Red.
Roger.
Okay, you've got a 3-man patrol west of where those explosions are going up. You're missing by about 20 yards.
South or north?
West, south.
Hey, Red, I got a guy at 265. Keeps popping. He keeps playing whack-a-mole with me. Oop, may have got him that time. Yeah, he ain't getting
I
back
put
up.
a blue dot on the map for you where they are, Red.
Roger. I just hit the overhead wire.
Impressive.
Do we know if that T-72 is still alive? Actually, that's crew.
Yeah.
Okay, guns, I'm about ready to charge the building.
Roger.
Moving up.
All right, we're pushing up to the building.
Anybody know where that second tank went?
I was on 2. One of them is for sure dead, the other one I'm not sure. It's 2 for 7 from my pals.
Where is it in relation to the barracks? I've got one on fire.
One
Further
just went to the
northwest.
left of that building you guys are at. You got guys below you.
I'm gonna
Roger.
clear the building. Grenade! Somebody tossed a grenade in there. Grenade!
You're right, Red.
Guns behind us.
Yeah, I just killed one right next to us. Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
Red.
In a firefight.
Red to your northeast.
Damn.
Red, are you there?
Yeah, Roger.
You've got,
Engaging.
you've got 3 or 4 to
I'm
the
up.
north of your building.
I was knocked out, but I'm up. I'm gonna clear this building.
Okay.
Okay, Red, you have a squad of 4 to the north of the building, about 100 yards.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm staying here, Red. I see them. I see them.
Rough location marked with blue dot.
Roger, working.
Frag out!
You've also got one by the road to the southeast, heading out into the fields.
Three coming up to the hill towards you, Red.
Roger.
You've got one.
Guns, you okay?
Yeah, I
Guns is down.
respawned.
Okay.
Coming back.
That guy's. I'm up on the second floor of the building. I'm getting a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, I'm coming back as fast as I can, but I'm a ways.
Yeah, roger.
And I got troops in between me and you.
Gun truck should be moving up to support them and not sit back this far.
Red, you have another at the west side of your building.
Never got asked to do anything. I can do that.
Roger, west side.
Yep, heading northwest now. North. Running away, basically.
Thank you.
Pick up Gunny.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
bitch
okay, that
is
tank
tossing
is not
lots of
doing anything.
grenades.
I assume he is dead then.
Red, you up?
Yeah, roger.
Copy. Alright, let me out here.
Okay, gun truck, you have another one straight ahead to your left. Straight ahead now, crossing right ahead of your vehicle.
Alright, Red, I'm in the building.
Roger, I'm on the second floor. I've got a detainee. He's stuck in the wall.
Gun truck, come left 10 degrees. You've got one running away from you.
I respawned.
Gun truck is heading right back for you. Yep, you got him. He's still coming.
Straight front.
Found intel.
Squad of 2 coming from the northwest. Whose is the gun truck nearest the building? You've got 2 heading straight for you where the smoke cloud is. Explosion, rather.
Okay, I think we can leave if everybody wants to mount up so we can run away.
Find any intel?
Yes,
Any
I found
intel?
intel.
Alright, let's mount up.
Can somebody come and pick me up, please? I'm still up on the where am I?
I assumed the other truck would stay up there, but then they didn't.
She's part of your guys' group, buddy. Curly, you in?
I'm
headed towards you.
Straight east. Stay on the road.
Not seeing anyone directly ahead of you.
Oh, that's Curly.
Yeah, keep going east. Keep going east. Keep going east.
Definitely a good time to withdraw. I'm down to 27 rounds.
Red line. Just follow red line on map.
Yeah, no, I know where I'm going. I can see Joss.
Okay.
Okay. There's some sandbags up here, so.
Just get in.
Everybody accounted for?
Seems like it, so now what?
Back to camp.
Copy. Coming, Nets? guys doing over there?
Making crop circles.
Didn't know you were an alien.
They made it across water.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering why they were going back to the river for some reason.
They were hot. Take a quick dip.
It's not
Yeah,
a
they're
bad
heading
idea,
back
actually.
cross country.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, no, I was slightly worried that there was still be something at base, which we don't know about.
Oh man, they got half a cup of cold coffee.
Look, we're making useful program choices.
Yeah.
It's enough time to set an ambush.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I just originally did that.
They're inside. Oh, somebody must have dropped out. Oh, there's Reddit.
Right, are we getting out?
Yes.
Does Red now regret jumping out before the vehicle has stopped?
Well, it wasn't that. It was the fact that you ran over me after I jumped out.
I don't think it was deliberate.
It wasn't. It wasn't not until I saw you absolutely flying that I noticed you were even out.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun.
How did we do?
Did alright, other than not having enough for those that said there were tanks. Sitting there and having the tank destroy both vehicles was unexpected.
Well, I
Well-
thought the other one was dead, but apparently it wasn't.
Well, we do take the no serious AT for non-AT roles bit quite seriously, so.
It is training and it's
Yeah.
transmission and, you know,
We
basically,
knew there were tanks there. We could have done a couple of javelins right before.
yeah.
Yeah, that or if the intel had gotten to us earlier, we probably could have swapped out an M2 gun jeep with a AT gun jeep.
I mean, my thought would have been if we could have gotten a couple of javelins in raid, we could have launched the AT at the same time as Bulldog blew up the towers.
All right,
I
now,
don't think you're gonna have eyes on the tanks. They were pretty definitely your position.
Yeah, no, I was actually looking at them and going, the crew's turned out. If we could get Bulldog there, which would have been the difficult part, as there was quite a
Yeah.
lot of patrols between there and the tanks.
Yeah, there were
But
two
then they would
patrols
have
for
probably
that.
been able to sneak up on the back and place a charge on the ass.
and
Just
yeah,
because they're out doesn't mean they're not aware.
and I
Put
picked
them
up
on safe.
the intel, but it didn't show on the map.
No worries. It would just say destroy all. It's basically what all it said was destroy all the towns.
Ah,
It's their order. You know, wipe out the civilian population.
yeah.
Yada yada.
Yeah, because I went to read it and it says, look, you know, it's on the map. And I look on the map and it's nothing.
Oh no! Open your map and look on the top left corner. It should say intel and click on that.
not.
It doesn't.
Yep, no, I don't even have an intel up there.
No, nor me.
Nope, me neither.
Alright, since you open it, try self when you map open, try self-interact and see if you get an option to intel.
Nope.
No,
Maps,
just map
flashlights,
tools,
GPS.
GPS.
No, just guns.
Flashlights.
It might show up for now. If it's in the map and looks at, does a self-interact, it might pop up. Nothing guns.
Nah, nothing. It lights up, but nothing I can do. I can neither.
Alright.
Nah, just put it
worries.
on the ground.
Ah,
There, see if it works for you.
it's just an inventory item. No worries. But that's all it said. It was just something to pick up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put intel stuff down, and you will be able to pick them up, but it doesn't necessarily mean something will pop up. I've tried that in training a couple
Yeah,
of
there's
times.
been some
Oh
strange
no,
things
it
happen.
does work. Here, destroy all sounds at once.
I still don't see it on the map.
It's not
no,
enough.
it's niche intel. So so I just pick it up, go into my map, self-interact, and
Well,
then
the
it
fact that
says
guns that
intel
come
item.
after will probably get killed in there. Not worried. He picked it up. We give him the credit.
Yeah, no, like you can try it for yourself if you want to. I'll just pick it up for a moment. Then
I
open
love
your
it.
map, self-interact, and you should see intel items, documents. And it will open a text file which shows info.
No, I've still only got map tools, high GPS, and flashlight.
Huh. Weird.
Any questions?
Nope.
I also don't seem to have it in my inventory. Did somebody else pick it up?
Oh, I deleted it before after it was on the ground. I deleted it.
Ah. That would be why I can't see it then.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
What the?
No.
The ground just gave birth.
But yeah. Hey, hope everyone
Looks
enjoyed
like
it.
some haven't realised the end scenario is
No, it didn't.
No, I responded. I started shooting somebody.
Like we got each other guns.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, no, I pulled out the balls.
I responded. You were right in front of me, so I just opened up.
Didn't blame you.
But yeah. Well, thank everyone for coming, and I hope you had fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that
Sounds good.
was good.
Wasn't bad at all. Even just sitting there waiting on the gun, it is what it is.
I just want to give Bulldog a chance to get in there before we just, we go loud. It's like, we're supposed to sneak. So, your engineer needs to try to sneak in. If he can't, if it looks too tough and he isn't able to, then yeah, go loud. But you gotta give him a chance to try.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's why.
When we
that's
were
why-
up there at the very beginning and looking around, it just looked like it was completely just packed.
Yeah. Yeah, I did have 3 sections inside that compound, but my whole intention was to pull them out, make them go on a walk, and then bring them back. The whole point was to time it where Bulldog was leaving as they come in, and it worked out beautiful. As he snuck out, the patrol comes in from that gate. It was just so beautiful.
Yes. Yeah,
So-
no, that's why I asked indeed, like, what do we want to do stealthily and what do we want to do loud?
So, Red, this is your mission. What do you think?
Well, it was a good mission rehearsal for my mission. And all in all, I think it went really well. Definitely provided proof of concept for having EOD sneak in and try to plan on the primary targets, and then once demo being the command to go loud works really well.
Yeah.
That same premise could be a viable operational technique for Tuesday.
Yeah, no, realistically, indeed, I think you would indeed try to set things off by muting their communications. Because they can't cry for help if they don't have a comms tower to,
Well, the
communicate.
massive explosion of the entire cantonment area being destroyed probably would be a good enough signal.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
that's for
Immediate.
local forces. I mean, further away
Yeah,
Right.
forces.
And at least they're not going to be able to coordinate.
Not
Yeah.
gonna have air assets or any other troops, but yeah,
Yeah.
the immediate, like those tanks being in a proximity, of course, that explosion is gonna wake them up. Like, all right, something just went happen. Let's go investigate.
Well,
Mm.
sitting out in
That's
the
a-
field like that and watching Bulldog trying to work his way into that compound was awesome.
How do you like the patrol walking right by you?
Yeah, I mean, I turned around. I didn't see it. I turned around and he was like 10 meters from me, looking right at me. And I just froze. He never fucking saw me. He turned around, started walking away, and Red was in the map. He was standing full straight up. And I turned and looked at him, and I was like, "Red, get down!" He didn't
Yep,
hear
I
me.
was just standing there, had my face in the map, had my flashlight on.
Dude, they were. I could have. I mean, if I had taken a couple of steps, I could have punched the guy in the face.
Yeah, they're set to no auto combat, so they won't immediately go combat. Their spotting distance and speed ability was set to 5% lower, and they were put on safe and hold fire, so they wouldn't gone active.
Yeah, I figured as long as we didn't move, they wouldn't be able to see us because it was night and they didn't have night vision. So
No. And the flashlights being on this side, they ain't gonna see shit. They're just walking.
yeah, they weren't flashing their lights at us at all in our direction, or else we'd have been fucked.
How are the directions and updates for your insert and exfil, Bulldog?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
The
Some of
good part about that is that we limited the number of people talking to you, providing instructions. That way, you weren't overwhelmed with voices and things.
Yeah, it also helped that we were next to each other, so we could between each other coordinate how we were spotting stuff.
Yeah, because Twan and I were talking between ourselves. Yeah, you cover this bit, I'll cover that bit, and that way we could only pass on the pertinent stuff.
Yeah.
Comms were really, really good tonight.
See, it works out great during training, but when it comes to mission, and it's when it goes sideways completely. It's always seems some people don't show up to training, and then it's like it can be beneficial. They understand what the concept we're trying to do.
Yes, and I need to shout at some more people to just stick it up their backsides and either show up to training or stick to their role.
Yeah, if we're going to use drones in a mission like that, unless you're split into actual squads and need one for each squad, should be at minimum 2, one per each platoon, or if you're going to have one for, if we're all going to work as a platoon on each individual objective, just one drone operator. Yeah.
It's certainly interesting doing things like tank hunting in night vision and thermals, because there's so much ground clutter on that particular map. Things just don't stand out all that easily.
Yeah, see thermals. You can't see the tanks unless they're hot. And by then, that times usually means they're active. And then that's what happened with Bulldog and them. I found all of the tanks. I watched them. Like I went in thermal view, didn't see them. Night vision, I know I can find them. Found them like no problem. And then all of a sudden, I went back to thermal to watch them crawl up, and that's when they got killed. And then that's when I realized the tanks went white before that, and I didn't it didn't click. And that's like shit.
I never saw a tank all night.
Yeah, well, our vehicles found out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've seen
saw
the
it.
results of the tanks when the vehicle next to us exploded.
Yeah, I was laying there and I'm in Zeus. I just got out of Zeus and all of a sudden I heard a tank round. I'm like, explode. I'm like, shit. Look, they tried shooting. I was like, either shooting at me or they're shooting at the vehicle, and they fell short. It fell short because the second round went right over and took out the vehicle.
Oh God.
Yeah. And biggest thing is we're on the hill that and the tanks roll up and you got visuals. It's best to back the vehicles up because
Yeah, back it
they're
down.
set. Yeah, they were set to respawn. It just for some reason it was bugged.
So
Yeah,
what
like I said, lately I've been having problems with weird things like that. The hide show isn't triggering right. I go back and test and it works, but during mission for some reason it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just weird stuff like that going on lately.
and
It-
whoever
it's-
is driving the
Things do
vehicles,
test different.
whoever's
Things do
driving
test
the vehicles,
differently
they
in Eden than they do on a live server, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Guns.
yeah, I was gonna say whoever's driving the vehicles, they need to learn how to put the vehicles hull down so just the gun is sticking up. We
Yep.
don't do that.
And-
We a lot of times people just drive the vehicle up and get them in position to fire,
Well,
open fire, but the
well, the
vehicle itself is totally exposed.
Yeah, the downside of that though, guns at that position is everything was downhill. So just to get the guns to traverse to downgrade on their elevation, you had to expose the whole entire truck for them to even get
Yeah.
a chance to shoot. That's you got to play it out here. If you can come up over on the ridge and shoot level, yeah, that's one thing. But if your targets are downhill, you're exposing it. And I think the next best thing would probably be if you're going to put your vehicles up like that to shoot downhill. Probably best to put sandbags up above the front of the
Yeah.
enough to cover the engine and the windshield, and just have the guns be able to shoot over the sandbags. Is probably the next best thing.
Yeah.
Well, most of us carry entrenching tools, which would work on terrain like that.
Yeah, and Roa, we already know it's flat. Unfortunately, we can't use cup stuff in training unless I put it on the actual server system. But I figured it's best to give us the terrain, kind of a feel for the terrain,
Yeah.
water, river, and all. But outside of that, it's more flat most of the time in that map anyway. So you're not the only thing you're going to expose most of the time. Your flash surface anyways are going to be line of sight of the tank.
Yeah. Yeah, but the vehicles, they definitely need to be defended a little bit better because,
Yeah.
the sandbags is a great idea. That's perfect.
Well, don't move them into the range of a tank until you know the tank is down.
Yeah.
I mean, no, the tank is down.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was, but apparently it wasn't.
Well, that's the same thing like the Friday's mission. I was driving our vehicle up, and all of a sudden a tank turret turns around. To me, that's an active tank. I don't know what the turret's going to do. So that's why I jumped right out and started shooting at it, because to me, that's an active tank.
Yeah, to me, if the tank's not burning, it's active.
Yeah, crew's not been dismounted and the tank's not on fire or smoking. Yeah. If I see the turret traversing, yeah. Their
Like-
coax can still screw you up.
Like what happened the other day when you rode past that tank and all of a sudden
That's
the
what
friggin' thing
that's what I'm
started
saying.
jacking you.
That's what I'm saying. To me, that's an active tank. I jump out. There's an explosion. I'm like, okay, no one called out the tank crew still in. Or, hey, this tank's traversing. No friendly markers on it. I jumped out and started shooting at it with my slap rounds.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that, and then they dismounted.
Yeah.
I mean, I got blown up, unfortunately, and by the time I was back in the drone, that thing had moved.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
think-
took a while to get control of my drone back.
Yeah, if we know there's tanks, even unless specifically for like mission builders saying we need these weapons teams, like if the mission builders don't care what it's in the arsenal you use it and you be diligent to the mission, anyone can, someone grabs a javelin or hey, you guys usually tend to grab a lot of Maws. It comes in handy as long as those tanks get knocked out quick before they get at us. So I was expecting that would have been tonight because I say, hey, this is practice for Tuesday.
Yeah, no, I'd realized, but as I said, I thought Guns had one, and then he didn't. I guess I, for a moment, confused Guns and Sheepy.
Yeah, no, I came in as a regular rifleman.
Yeah, no, but no, they've probably augmented my loadout with a mouse or something.
That's why Friday I grabbed a javelin when there was that one tank still moving around. I was like, it's hiding in the defilade. I'm like, fuck this, and I pulled it out. Found it,
Yeah,
fucked
I'm
it.
usually not carrying AT anymore unless somebody tells me to carry it. So
I would say Tuesday. At least we know and the board and the recon, there at least there are 2 T-72. So one from each platoon might as well just carry a heavy AT just to be safe, just in case we don't get them knocked out in time.
All right, I'll come in this AT then.
And just from the looks of it, best is that's what I put in. I put the 2 tanks in. I put it similar to what it was in the photo. They were hiding in the tree line. So hopefully it looked cool. Hopefully it looks good for you guys.
It did,
Yeah, it
yeah. They're
did.
just really difficult to spot.
Mhm. Yep.
Tony, Twan is very, very good in a drone. I must practice more.
It just takes a little practice is all. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
There are plenty of buttons which do plenty of
It's
things.
always a bit tricky at night because the NVGs don't always work that well at a distance, and the thermals, as you say, they only look for hot vehicles effectively.
Yeah, so
But you need the thermals to see the troops, but they don't show up the vehicles all that well, and at a distance, nothing plays nicely. So yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
no, you did go. I did go back and forth quite
and
a lot.
that map has got a lot of ground clutter.
Yeah, the
And-
only time you're going to see the vehicles with the night vision is when they've been running for a while and they're hot.
Night vision,
Thermals,
normal.
night vision's fine.
Yeah, night vision, you can pick them up because they're darker than the terrain, so you're easily to pick them. But when you're in thermal, black or white, it's only when they've been active, and usually they don't even have to start their engine. It's just the way AIs go active, alert. They heat up the vehicle somehow. It's like they all of a sudden are dead cold and then they're hot.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird because that's why I was saying on Friday when it happened with Friday was that the vehicles didn't move, and all of a sudden they got bombed and then the turret barely moved. But yeah, it's also the other thing about it is when you discover this is even in night vision or thermals when you are watching them in thermals because it's easy to watch the troop movements. Is making sure if another drone is in the air, they don't have their laser marker on because again, if you're not cautious, I had it Friday. As all of a sudden I did see these dots move quickly on the side of near a building, and with the way trees and shrubbery can mask people a little bit, I thought it was a person crawling and moving around next to a building, and I kept getting distracted, and that's when I realized there was 2 fucking drones up. Like, okay, I only know one other drone, and I would have been fine.
You can see the laser markers on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, I could see yours as well.
Yeah.
But
You
I knew
don't-
I mean,
about
I
it,
can
so I
see
was
them on the map,
ignoring
which is
it.
fantastic because it
Yeah.
lets us mark accurately.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't see it on the map of another person's drone. It's only your drone that you see the laser marker on the map. But in the camera view, you will see the dot from where that person's laser marker is.
Yeah, no, what you can also do is just turn it off unless you're actually using it.
Well, that's the thing. We didn't know about because we never had to deal with
I
it.
frequently use it to figure out where the heck I'm looking at any given second.
It's just a word of mouth. So if you get 2 drones up and your objective is done, and you're looking at the other objective because you're moving into near that objective, just make sure your laser marker's off. Because, yeah. But it's something we never had to deal with in the few years we've used them.
Yeah.
That's why I told Sheep, we didn't know about it until Friday night. I was like, why the fuck have I got 2 markers bouncing around everywhere? So, yeah. But
I did find the extra drone up with mine, except for the fact the guy operating it wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. The thing is, you shouldn't need that many drones, especially in that, because especially if you end up going over to another person's thing, you start marking up another objective with stuff. It's like, now you start confusing the drone operator. Like, why does these markers start popping up?
Not to mention the
there's
communication.
scolded
So
about
many
it.
drone operators was confuses the ground teams.
Yeah.
He has been scolded about it already.
Yeah, when I came over to you, Sheep, when after, because hearing it in the vehicle, driving the vehicle, you can hear, or in the back, we hear the vehicle radio. When he goes, I'm going to Hydra. I'm like, okay. And then he's still talking on 50. He's like, you shouldn't be on 50.
I'm going to assume that was a mistake. But that's an assumption.
Yeah, we just need to stay on top of it.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna switch back to your squad. Just But overall, I think it went. Tonight went okay. Went well. Friday's we learned some stuff about the drones.
Yep, always good to practice with them.
They come in handy, but they also sometimes can be a problem, especially if they're not equally balanced to some degree for each platoon.
Yeah.
We need to
Al-
get more people.
Although having two drone operators side by side so they can communicate is that actually work quite well.
Thinking I might, get rid of some of our old roles that we don't need, like the armored stuff, because how small we are. Might build a new one and have as a UAV operator as a trained role. So
Yeah,
that
might
way,
be a good idea.
it might be very beneficial to if you're
Well, it
not
always
trained.
used to be a trained role, didn't it?
No, never was.
No, never. I don't remember.
No,
Could
it
be.
was. It was.
Because it takes practice.
Yeah,
Pretty
it was.
pretty sure I got qualled on it.
No, I
we-
don't think
we
there's like an
practiced.
official qual on it. There is some people who like teach people, but there's no official qualification.
Yeah, there isn't. No. Yeah, we don't barely use it because you got to think you got drones because UAVs. You also you got GVAs. You got the ground vehicles and stuff. You got to can learn to use. But using the drone, like the actual drone, you get the AR2s, and you can use like the Global Hawk, and you get the Predator. They take a little bit of use to get practice on.
Hmm.
But it'd be nice to get, hey, we got roles. Oh, okay, we have a mission. We need a drone operator. They could do it, and that's what they're tasked to do. And it'd be like in a mission. That's it. You can task it to a company, or you can task it to each platoon or squads. That's how small we are. It is. But yeah, we learn. That's how we adapt. Anyone else? Anyone here that hasn't done it is interested in learning how to use a drone?
Not really. I don't think I'd be good at it.
Curly? Bulldog?
I've already did a couple things with sheep, so.
Yeah. I can't even drive a truck. I don't.
That's true.
That's
That's true. Yeah.
Well, you can, if you want to know, you
To
can
be
make
fair,
the
Curly, you could probably do better than Wolf did the other night.
and
Yeah, I
you can
was gonna-
come. And if you want to know, you can have the drone fly itself.
Yeah.
It's entirely capable of flying itself. You just tell it what to do, and further you can just look through the camera and do the actual spotting.
An interesting thing, actually, I think you can actually rig the drones with an RDX block and land them somewhere.
Yeah, you can attach them with explosives.
That'd
Yeah,
be
I've done it.
interesting to play with.
Yeah, I've done it, and we've also had a mission where it was a Joffus mission. They had drones coming after us, and they were supposed to be IED drones, and yeah. But no, yeah, I had the biggest thing is make sure you put them on a flat surface when you try to make them launch. I ended up getting myself whacked up by the drone Friday because I put it on. I put it on a slope, and thinking, all right, the drone guy's gonna take off straight up. No, fucking idiot takes off, and it goes straight. It takes off, and it went straight into the side of the Humvee. I went to try to disable it, and it freaking came at me and knocked me out.
Yep, it was funny as hell to watch.
You got mugged by your own drone. Please tell me you clipped that, Guns.
No, he's got it on his video, but it's funny as hell.
Oh, but no.
It just
It's
comes popping out and just slams him right in the head. He goes down.
Yeah. But no, hey, heat of the battle, you're trying to get it out quick so you can cover your teammates. You
Yep.
skip a step. But yeah. But no. Well, if you're interested, we'll look in if it is a viable role to start to add. We'll look at the process of what we should look for to qualifying people to do it, and which cover if we do in small drones or large drones, because again we've got the basically operating a drone large, if it's even the AR2 to a freaking Global Hawk, it's the same principle. You can get them launched, get them up in the air and on the altitude, and you just use the camera.
Yeah, I've never played with the big
See
ones.
that?
I've only ever done the data.
Yeah, you just now opened up a whole new mission parameter, putting a satchel charge on a drone and flying the satchel charge into the target area to be the initiation.
You don't even need that. You got the AR6 drone with the EOD capability, and just fly right over and start dropping the 4 payloads, and then hope to dear gosh it does some damage. But yeah, you got those.
There are going to be some drones in my campaign. Not the enemy, though. You'll see.
But
Yeah, I think it'd be great. You fly the drone in with a satchel charge and you land it right behind or underneath the tank.
oh, you see this is where that type of mission that will be the time your engineer plants it on the drone, you fly it, you get it land, you tell the engineer detonate it, because then you'll be the one watching the camera and it'd be like boom. Remote set the detonation. You just got to remember you got 5 kilometers with the bigger clacker, so
Yeah.
That would be cool.
that would be hilarious watching a drone fly right under a tank, and then the tanks, and then people are like, and then boom, where'd that tank go?
Land that motherfucker right on top of the engine.
Yep. Not even have to land it, just get close where the explosion will do the damage.
I mean, that could be an option for taking out T-72s.
Hey, it works fine in Ukraine.
It does.
But no, there is a drone. There is a mod that has those type of drones apparently, but
yeah,
But the drones we currently have will do it.
Yeah, we just got
mod.
I don't feel like FPV drones would improve the fun factor that much.
No.
No, but yeah, but we'll manage. We just get to train, but for now we'll just start looking at getting the quals ready for it and then get it sorted out.
Alrighty, boys and girls, I am out.
Yep.
You all
See y'all
have a
later.
good one.
Yeah.
I will see you
Yeah.
Tuesday.
See you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.